back. Well, New York is currently one of the most polluted cities in the world currently. And why is that? Smoke from Canadian wildfires is pouring into the US East Coast and Midwest and covering the capitals of both the nations in an unhealthy, toxic haze.
Well, it's also delaying some flights, sending school recesses indoors, forcing the cancellation of events and prompting people to fish out the pandemic era face masks back on. So this is obviously due to those wildfires that started in Quebec in Canada, and the impact is being felt also in New York as well as other parts of the United States.
That's right. In fact, Canadian officials have expanded evacuation orders and asked countries for help fighting more than 400 fires nationwide. Meanwhile, air quality with what the US rates as hazardous levels of pollution and extended into central New York.
And going as far as North Carolina as well as Indiana, it's affecting millions of people.
The weather pattern that we've had across the eastern U.S. has been pretty stagnant and persistent over the last several days. And so what that has done is allowed all that smoke from the Canadian wildfires to kind of get lofted into the air. And then it gets transported down to the eastern U.S. and then it just settles there because there isn't a lot of changing weather patterns to kind of move it around and clear it out. So when we have a pretty stagnant or blocky weather pattern, that allows all that smoke and haze to kind of just settle and permeate through the atmosphere. And that's kind of what we expect to see over the next couple days across the eastern U.S. Unfortunately, we don't see a lot of improvement, at least to the end of the week, where we'll probably have some of that poor air quality and pretty hazardous air quality conditions.
But again, just the last forecast, northerly winds throughout the atmosphere are bringing the smoke down from Canada, and right now they're in the hazardous range, and we're expecting over the next couple of days they'll be heading westward.